Hi, I'm Beth from Dry It Can It. Today I want to show you an easy way to get your pantry started or build up your pantry by using the things in your refrigerator before they go to waste. Today's Friday and I like to call it Fridge Day Friday. That's the day I go through my refrigerator, take a look at what I have, what I might not use, and what I can save before it goes to waste. So I want to share with you today what I have in my refrigerator that I've taken out. First of all, I have some watermelon. I still have a little bit in my refrigerator and it's good, and I know we'll still have some in the next day or so, but we won't finish all of it. So I'll be taking this, slicing it and dehydrating it, and watch a video because I'll be doing a video coming up soon on how to dehydrate watermelon. It's a great sweet treat. Secondly, I have some rhubarb. Rhubarb is one of those seasonal things that are great for spring. I still have a little bit of this also in my refrigerator that I'm going to use to make some apple crisp this evening, but I have this much more that I'm really going to use. What I really like doing with rhubarb is chopping it up and dehydrating it, and I'll add it to my jar of dehydrated rhubarb. I take this rhubarb and I powder it sometimes to make rhubarb ice cream. If you haven't checked out my recipe for that, be sure to look for that. But you can also add these pieces in cakes or bars or cereal. The dry rhubarb really holds the tartness and works really well. I'm almost embarrassed to say that I have a bunch, literally, of asparagus that I thought we were going to eat this week, and we didn't, and a change in schedule makes me know that I'm not going to use this in the next 2 days either. So I'm going to prepare this and dehydrate it, and I know that I'm going to take the dehydrated asparagus, grind it into a powder, and do something with pasta on that. I'm not sure if I'm going to make something like a pesto sauce with it, with the powdered asparagus, or if I'm going to make some kind of a sauce, but I'm going to do something with pasta on this, so watch for that in an upcoming video. We eat a lot of salads during the week and we like red onions in them, and I almost always have red onions on hand. But at the end of the week, if I still have a partial red onion, because I do have others on hand, I'm going to chop that, dehydrate it, and I have a jar of red onions that I keep. I have a jar of yellow onions that I have also, but it's really handy to have dehydrated onion in your home. When you're cooking, sauteing, making soups, stews, it's really convenient to just open a jar, throw in a handful of onions without having to worry about chopping up the onion. And then lastly, I have some Swiss chard that's a little bit past its prime and got a little bit wilted, even though I had it stored in the refrigerator in water. And what I'll do with this is take and pull the stems off so that I just have the leaves. I'll chop this and then I'll dehydrate this also. Now, these things dehydrate normally at different temperatures. Fruits generally are going to dehydrate at about 135 degrees, vegetables at 125 degrees. Things like herbs or even lettuces, or in the case of the Swiss chard, I like to go 95 to 100 degrees simply because I find that they might brown otherwise. So I'm going to put all of this into my dehydrator at the same time, and I'm going to do the I'm going to do the 95 degrees on that. And this will dry fairly quickly. Once that's dry, then I'll turn my temperature up to 125 to accommodate the vegetables. And the only thing I really need to be careful of is that I don't have my onion next to my watermelon. But you'll find when you're dehydrating that that's really not an issue as long as you're using a clean tray. So that's what I'm saving in my refrigerator this week. My challenge to you is to look in your refrigerator now, whether it's Saturday or whether it's Wednesday, and see what you might save or be able to dehydrate in the next day or so and save food from going into the waste into the environment, as well as just plain wasting the food. I would challenge you to do that over the next 2 weeks, and I would love to hear what you found in your refrigerator and what you saved. So if you like this video, you like the idea of the video, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. And until next time, happy dehydrating.